Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Juan, I'm a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by to check out my video today. This is a yarn and crochet channel where we talk about all things yarn and all things crochet, so if that interests you, please sit back and enjoy this video because today, my friends, I offer you a video of all things yarn. So I have some new to me acquisitions as well as a challenge that I gave myself today. I can't wait to share that with you, as well as a box of Happy Mail from my dear friends Mark and Laney. So before I jump into the bag of yarns, let me place this on a brief pause so I can organize my stash and then we will get started. Okay, I'll be right back. And just like that, I am back. Okay, so before I jump into the new yarns, I want to showcase two colorways from before. Now, I've shown these on the channel before, but it bears worth showing again. They're very, very nice colorways. So these yarns are from Joann's. This first one here is Big Twist Value Yarn. The colorway is Vamp. Now, I first saw this last year, and it sold out so fast that I couldn't get my hands on it. So when I first saw it, I believe, a few weeks ago, I said I have to have it. So I went to Joann's and I pulled it off the shelf, and so I showcased it on the channel. It's beautiful. So let me go ahead and give you the specs once more. So it's 269 yards, 246 meters. It's 4.3 ounces at 121 grams. It is a medium 4-weight yarn, and it is machine washable, and it says lay flat to dry, but my friends, you can throw this in the dryer on a low setting. Okay. So it is 100% acrylic, and it's very squish. It's so great. And it has been tested and approved against all the harmful substances. Okay. Very, very nice. And another thing that I do like about this ball band is it's got the year that the yarn was made, 2024. I love that. So this is the first colorway. Now the second one is called Witch's Potion. And it is purple and white and lime green and black. It's beautiful. And it's a leaker, of course, but that's okay. It's in the house, you know. It's not here to impress anyone but me, and that's fine. I love that for me. So, yes, very, very good yarn. It's very squished, the same specs and everything. And I plan on working these up in Halloween type projects. So stay tuned. I will share my progress along the way. Okay? So I show you these because I found two more colorways that I can't wait to share with you. So here's the first one. And this is called Spooky Season. And it is purple and black and orange and white. Same specs, same everything. It is so nice that I have two here. I have to show it twice. Look at it. It's so good. All the things. It reminds me of like a Bengal tiger, right? With a smidge of purple in there. It's so good. Very, very nice. So there's that one. And then I have this next colorway here, which I actually really, really love. So this is called Charging My Crystals. And we have the grays and the shades of purple and the white and just a little dab of black in there. It's so nice. You see that? I can't wait to work with this one for obvious reasons because, you know, purple's my favorite color. So there's that. Now it says on the ball band here that it suggests 13 skeins to make a blanket measuring 50 inches by 60 inches. Now, I would imagine that these are knitting sizes here, but who knows? I'm going to try this and see what happens. So there's that. And the other thing too is a lot of these colors here throughout the skeins are found in their Yarnscape. So you can find like a varsity orange and a white and a black to kind of tie these in together. It's super nice. So all four of these new variegated colorways here for the season are absolutely spectacular. Spooktacular. It's so nice. I love it. So these might work up into Boggy Creek blankets. It may work up into for the house blankets. I'm not exactly sure. But yes, these are definitely going on the hook for the holiday season. So stay tuned for that. Okay? So that is the yarn that I got from Joann's. Next, I'm going to show you the yarns that I got from Michaels. So let me place you on a brief pause. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so before I show you the yarns from Michaels, I have to tell you that I thought there was a sale where I could get the sale price in store as well as online, and apparently I read the app wrong. So once I got to the store, I started pulling all of the yarns thinking I was going to get the sale price, and then I went to the app and realized, wait a minute, this was online order only. So I put the yarns back and I decided to challenge myself. Since I was there already, I said, let me go ahead and pick out some yarns that inspire me based on what I see. So I went ahead and picked out these yarns, and I'll explain to you why after I show you them. Well, the first three anyway. So here are the three colorways that I chose. All right, so let me just sit these down and talk about them. So this is called Snuggly Wuggly. It is an acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic. It is super soft and squishy. It's very, very nice. Now, the specs on this are 446 yards, 408 meters. It's 5 ounces at 141 grams. Now, this here is a light 3-weight yarn, and they suggest a 4mm crochet hook. And it is machine washable and dryable. And if I haven't said it already, it is super squishy. I love this. Now, the colorway here is navy blue. It's very nice. Love it. And the next colorway with the same exact specs is soft gray, but it's giving me more of like a taupey beige gray type situation. It's not really gray as much as it is like taupe, but okay, that's fine. And the third colorway that I've shown you already, the name of this is, what is the name of this one called? Violet. Very, very nice. So it wasn't so much the colors that inspired me as much as the feeling of this yarn. So yes, it's true to the name, Snuggly Wuggly. I would imagine corner to corner blanket made up with these yarns and just snuggling up. I mean, this would make a great Boggy Creek blanket. This would make a great any kind of a blanket. A scarf, a shawl, definitely something that you want next to your skin. It's very, very nice. So there's that. All right, and last but certainly not least, this yarn here is definitely going to be a knit project. I was inspired by the colors in this. Let me just show you a close-up. Look at that. That is stunning. That is absolutely beautiful. It has all the colors in it. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, so the name of this yarn is Heathered Tweed, and it's 418 yards, 382 meters. It's 5.29 ounces at 150 grams. The colorway name here is Black Rainbow. It is a light 3-weight yarn, and they suggest a 6.5mm crochet hook, or a US number 10 knitting needle, which I have. So I'm super excited to throw these on the needles, not the hook, the needles. And this is 60 polyester, 30 acrylic, and 4 wool. So there's that. I have to show you the colors again. This is so nice. It's gorgeous, right? It's so nice that I have two. I think, you know, if I'm knitting this, 836 yards is enough for a shawl. I may do another line of shawl with these colors. It's so good. I love this. Okay, so I was oogling and googling over the yarn in the aisle, and I said, you know what, I have to get it. So I was inspired, I met the challenge, and now I have to work it up. But before I do, I have to make sure that I stay true to my word and I finish my knit whip. So I am currently and very diligently working on this knit project here. And once I finish this, this might just be the very next project. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Okay? So there is that. Now, let me place you guys on a brief pause, and then we'll jump right into this box of yarn that I got from Mark and Lainey. Okay, 1 second. Okay, friends, so I am back. I have a box of yarns here from my dear friends Mark and Lainey. So they told me ahead of time that they were going to send me some yarn, and I just didn't know that they were going to send me more than one box. So for this video, I'm just going to showcase this one box, and I'm going to save the second box for another video. I pre-opened the box already to save us some time, so without further ado, let's jump right into this. So let me flip this open. This is so good. It's yarn, right? We love yarn. If you're watching me, I know you love yarn too. So, all right. So right off the top here, we have a note here, and it says, you can read. So it says, "Hi Juan, another box of yarn out of my house. Thank you for letting me unload on you. So there is pink yarn in the box, but it is not for you. I know you will find it a good home." And now I'll get into that in just a second, okay? So the next page reads, "As always, this yarn is for you to use any way you see fit. I loved watching you make scrap cakes with some of the last batch. Off to the post office. Give Mama Wilma big hugs from us. I'm sending you 2 big boxes today, this Happy Meal and another one of cakes. All our love and big hugs, Mark and Lanny." So, as I mentioned, they're dear friends of mine, and they're sending me yarns to share with my viewers. So I show and share. I mentioned this last month where I am showcasing boxes behind me. As I show yarn, I'm going to be sharing. So I have a box for the subscribers and a box for the members of my channel. So it is free to subscribe to my channel. So if you're not already subscribed, feel free to do so. And you will qualify for that giveaway at the end of the month. And also I have a separate giveaway for the members of my channel. And if you're interested in that, you can just click the join button and pick the level that you would like. Okay, so she mentions the pink yarn, and the pink yarn is not something that I'm a huge fan of, but it is definitely something that someone else out there is a fan of, and I can share that with you guys. So let me go ahead and show you right off the top here. We have some wonderful yarny magazines. I love these because, well, not just because of the yarn content, but I look at the ads and the things, you know. It's just wonderful how time has changed for us, and the styles, and, you know, the time. It was a different time. So this magazine here is from October of 1988. I'm going to do a separate video of all of my magazines, so I'm not going to, you know, bore us all to tears with the details of the magazines, but yes, I'll just show the tops here. This is October of 1988. All right, so there's that one. This next one here is from March of 1986. Oh my stars, right? Look at that sweater. So creative. And the next one here is from, let's see, 1976. It's missing the front cover, but the date is here on the bottom. 1976, and look at what the yarn skeins looked like. So amazing. I love it. And the Frisker scissors looks exactly the same all these years later, right? They look the same. But yes, I'm not going to get into details as I said, but you know, the fashions and everything from the 70s, you know, it's so inspiring to see that. You can look at the fashion, look at the recipe, and say to yourself, okay, well, how can I make this mine? You know? So, all right. Next, we have McCall's magazine from October of 1996. Very, very nice. And there are little notes here on the tops of the magazines, which I'll get into later. There's little notes that Lanny and Mark put in there for me. Things that they want me to see, which I can truly appreciate. Okay, so now the yarn, right? Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, so here we go. We have Red Heart with Love in the colorway Papaya. This is absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, squishy yarn. It is so good. I love this yarn. It is a thick 4-weight yarn, and they suggest a 6.5mm crochet hook. let me see the specs on this particular skein here. So this is 315 yards, 288 meters. As I mentioned, a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. It is machine washable and dryable, and it is so, so nice. Very nice. Look at that. I love it. So we have one skein, we have two skeins, we have three skeins of papaya. Gorgeous. This isn't pink to me, it's papaya. It's fine. We love it. The next one here is peacock. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I have to keep this color. It's gorgeous. Look at this color. Peacock. Same specs, same everything. We love it, right? Love it. Look at this. It's so nice, we have it thrice. We have it thrice. So we have 3 papayas and 3 peacocks. It's all the things. So there's that. All right. Woo! Look at this yarn. Now, I'm telling you right now, this is some good yarn from, you know, this is Craft and Rug yarn. This is Aunt Lydia's. And it feels like Craft and Rug yarn. This is definitely not something that you're going to want up on your cheeks, okay? It's on the rough side of things, but that's okay because you use it for projects like that on the ball band. You can see they made a Santa beard with it. So in this bag, we have all the skeins here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 skeins in here. Definitely going to show and share, right? So this is amazing vintage yarn, and I'm going to be sharing that. All right, so stay tuned for the things. Next, we have some impeccable yarn. The colorway here is called Luxury. Look at that. It's got the teals and the purples. So nice. They suggest a 4 millimeter crochet hook, which by all accounts, technically, you can get away with a 5 because Lion Brand Mandala, the cakes, it's thinner than this, and they suggest a 5 for that. And this is thicker than that. So, you know, it says a 4, but you can technically get away with a 5. And this is an older ball band. This isn't recent. You can tell by the design of the ball band. So there is that. And it is machine washable and dryable. It's 3.5 ounces at 100 grams. And yeah, so there's that. Just the one. Next we have Red Heart Soft, and boy is this soft. This is so soft. And it's got the brown, the gray, and like the aqua. So creative, love that. And the colorway name is called Waterscape. That's super nice. And let's see the specs here. So it is a medium 4-weight yarn. They suggest a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Super, super nice. This here is 204 yards at 187 meters. And did I mention it's soft? It's soft. It's in the name, right? So there's that. All right, so I'm going to place this on a brief pause just to save the data. I don't want to lose anything so far. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, friends, so I am back, and let's continue digging into the box, okay? So the next skein here is Lion Brand Woolies. It's sport weight. Oh my. The colorway name here is called Autumn. And that is absolutely stunning. That is Autumn in a skein. Wow. It's so nice. I have to show you the other side. We have, let's talk about this. So we have like a hunter green. We have what's called, I think, like a wine or a burgundy with like a chestnut brown. That's gorgeous yarn. Spectacular. So let's look at the specs here. So it is 5 ounces at 140 grams. It is 435 yards, 398 meters. They suggest a H crochet hook, or a 4.25 millimeter crochet hook. So there is that. It is very thin. Love that. Okay, so there's that. Alrighty. Let's dig into the next one. So this is another impeccable skein of yarn. It is a medium 4-weight yarn. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of the color combination, but someone out there may be. This is going to definitely be a share skein. And the name here is called Sage Butter. I'm not a fan of the name either. Sage Butter. Groundbreaking. I would have requested a little more creativity with the name, but it is what it is. It's an older skein. It's from yesteryear, you know. So there's that. Let's look at the specs on this one. Is this going to be similar to the other one? Let's see. So yes, again, they're suggesting a 4 millimeter crochet hook on this one. It's 4.5 ounces at 128 grams. And there's that. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We have yet another impeccable skein. We have some leakage here, which is fine. It's in the house. And the colorway name here is Royal. That's beautiful. I love how bold that blue is. Love that. Now, this looks like a skein from before the CYC, because I don't see a number classification. Hold on, I'm still looking. Machine washable and dryable. I don't see a number here, but to me, it's giving me a number 4. And this is slightly thicker than what I had in my hand there. This is 100% acrylic, and they are suggesting a 6 millimeter knitting needle, a 6 millimeter crochet hook. Wow. Okay. And let's see, 277 yards, 4.5 ounces at 253 meters. So there is that. And it looks like this is the only one that I have of this particular colorway. So I'm going to wrap the leakage around the skein. And let's move on to the next one here. So this next skein, we have some more of that peacock color. This is beautiful. Stunning. It's all the things. We've already talked about that. I love it. Next, we have Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Amethyst. So this is still on the shelves. It's not vintage, but you know what? It's fine. It's timeless. That's what this is. Look at how beautiful that purple is, right? We can stare at that all day, but we're not gonna. We can, but we're not going to. Isn't that great? We love that purple. So this is a 7-ounce skein, 198 grams, 364 yards, 333 meters. And yeah, it's machine washable and dryable, and they suggest a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. All right, let's move on. So here we have some more of, I believe this is the peacock colorway here. This looks like a used skein, and that's fine. We're going to use all of it. So there's that. Okay. Next, we have another skein of Red Heart Super Saver. Same specs, same everything as the last Red Heart Super Saver, but this particular colorway is called Lavender. Love it. So good. So good. Let's see. Yep. All the things. Love it. Okay. We love the purples here on the channel, friends. Okay. Just have to put that out there. This feels amazing. Okay, so this is a vintage yarn. Okay, it's called Miracle Match. There's no UPC code on here, which means it's pre-1974. It's no dye lot. This is a 4-ply net weight, 4 ounces, 112 grams. Let me bring it up closer to show you all the things. Let me turn it around this way so you guys can actually see what it is that I'm seeing. Very, very nice. The colorway is apricot, and this was made out of Woonsocket, Rhode Island. knitting worsted weight yarn. Very, very nice. Beyond that, it doesn't really give us much to go on. You know, that's just what it is. But I will tell you, it is super, super soft. Which, I mean, by all accounts, with yarn this old, I would have expected a little bit of coarseness. And that's not the case with this particular skein. I'm impressed. So there's that. Next, we have Rhapsody yarn. And let's see, it's 100% acrylic Rhapsody. I'll show you this. National Yarn Crafts, 100% acrylic Rhapsody, a 4-ply knitting worsted weight. The colorway here is white. That's a given. So yeah, it's 3 ounces at 85.05 grams, and it is moth proof. There's no yardage on here, but that's what we have. And it's so nice that we have it twice. So there's 2. Let me get that sticker off the yarn. There we go. Okay, so there is that. Next we have Natural 100% acrylic. The colorway is called Shrimp. And it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, not much. It's got like, I don't know, a hybrid between a regular yarn and Caron Simply Soft. If that was a thing, this would be it. So this is 3 ounces at 85.05 grams. Very nice. Made in the US of A. It is machine washable and dryable. It is moth proof. And this recipe on the ball band is stunning. Love that. And friends, I really, really enjoy the fact that, like, back in the day, they put the recipe on the inside. If you look, you know, this is pre-internet. All of the recipe instructions of the design is on the inside here. They still do it to some yarns, but not all of them. I really wish that was more of a thing. You know, because we could potentially collect all of the patterns and things that way. All right, so next we have Bernat Softy Chunky. Oh, this is stunning. Still in the plastic. I'm not sure about it being vintage, but that is okay. This is gorgeous yarn. Look at the blue. Oh my goodness, my mom will eat that up. That is so good. Okay, so I'm going to do a 1 for you and a 1 for me. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a close-up there. So this is 100% acrylic. It's 2.8 ounces at 80 grams. It is 74 yards at 68 meters. It is a super bulky number 6, and they suggest an 8mm crochet hook, an 8mm knitting needle. It is machine washable and dryable. And the colorway name here is Denim Ombre. It's beautiful yarn. Love that. And I'm going to say it again. I'm so sorry. It is so nice. We see it thrice. There's that. 3 times. Okay, so there is that. Very, very nice. So next we have, let's see, what is this? This is Aunt Lydia's rug yarn. It's, okay, so by all accounts, friends, it's on the rough side. It feels like, you know, a softer version of rope. Yes, it's heavy rug yarn. There's no barcode. I can tell you right now, this is some old yarn, friends. This is some old yarn. Look at the font. This takes me back to, I mean, by all accounts, I've been reviewing vintage yarns for quite a while now. I'm going to tell you, this takes me back to like the 50s. Yeah, this is like 50s yarn. I wouldn't even put it into the 60s. This is straight up late 40s, 50s yarn. I want to target the 50s. And this is beautiful. So let me just read the things on here. So, used for making beautiful punch needle, hooked, crocheted, tufted, woven, braided rugs. It's American thread, one of the oldest names in thread. Large range of colors available. This is article 235, colorway number 21, white. So there is that. Let's see, it is 75 rayon, 25 cotton. And that's literally all the information we have on this. It's 70 yards. Very, very nice. Okay, So I have another skein, I have another skein of the Miracle Match that I've shown already, but it was in the shrimp colorway. We have it in white. Okay. And then I have another skein of this Rhapsody in white. And then last but not least, we have, well, of the yarns anyway, we have, I can't get the name, Homely Spun. And the colorway is Fisherman. So it's like a cream. No UPC code on here, which we already know what that means. Early 70s, late 60s yarn. I want to actually push this to the 60s, not so much the 70s. But I'm pretty sure this was all over the shelves, all in the 70s. And let's see, it's 3.5 ounces, 4-ply, 67% DuPont acrylic, 33% Dacron, which Ice Yarns still makes Dacron acrylic, which is awesome. That's pretty much all of the information that I see on here. So there's that. Next, we have some Bonnie Craft cord. And let's see here. It's in red. It's still in the plastic, which is super nice. It is a super bulky number 6. They're suggesting, let's see here, a 9mm crochet hook. It's 50 yards, 45 meters. And yeah, it shows a picture of like a rug here. So I would imagine rugs being made out of this. And then now, last but certainly not least, we have this rug yarn here. It's very thick roped yarn here. And if this is suggesting, let's see, I forgot already. This is suggesting a 9mm crochet hook. And this is twice the size, maybe a 15 or an 18mm crochet hook. This is going to require some hefty workmanship there. This is definite rug yarn, and it feels like rug yarn. Nothing that you want near your face, unless you want to remove some hair. So there's that. At any rate, my friends, that pretty much wraps up the yarn that I wanted to share with you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment or two. I would love to see what you guys have to say about this video. And that is all for now. So until the next one, take care. Bye.